it's Lisa Petrick. Thank you for joining. I wanted to start talking more about winning because I feel like a lot of people, it came to me this week. I went to my favorite coffee shop and I was like, instead of asking, how are you? I'm going to ask, what is your win? And it just came out naturally, organically, wasn't planning it. I've heard people, this is not original. I did not come up with this concept, but I've heard of people before. I don't know where the chat is, by the way. I've heard of people saying like, what are your wins for the week? Or like, what is your thorn? I've heard people reference that before. Like, what is your thorn? What is your flower? I think is the saying. I don't know. But instead of saying, how are you? Because we are so conditioned to like, say like, hey, how are you? Oh yeah, I'm good, okay. Like it's just like a very blasé conversation in passing, you know, like, hey, how's it going? Hey, how's it going? Like it just comes out naturally. There's no meaning behind it. There's no like energy behind it. So for me, oh, there's the chat. Hi, Yoda. Oh, I missed it, Yoda. I'll have to look for it. I actually have my chat very restricted because I get a little in the DMs. There's a lot of people that are a little, you know, they ask for some weird things. So I'll have to look for you, Yoda. Thanks for coming back. We shouldn't have any trolls today because I did the same, like, what are the things called? I did the same, I don't know what the word is. Anyways, back to what I was saying. We are so conditioned to just be like blasé about like, oh, hey, what's up? Hey, how are you? Hey, whatever. I want to start, especially with people that I know or people that I see routinely. Because what happened was I randomly said this on, I think it was Tuesday or Wednesday of this week at my coffee shop. I was like, what's one win that you guys have had in the past week? Because this eclipse season, y'all, Miss Lisa is having some wins. Today is the eclipse in Pisces. I'm a Pisces. I did not stay up to see the eclipse. I know some people did. Some people asked me about it at the gym because they know I'm that woo-woo girly. But what are your wins for the week? You guys, I think it was 3 or 4 people, they could not think of a single win. I was like flabbergasted. I was like, how do you not have one thing top of mind that you're proud of or excited about or happy that you received or achieved or experienced this week? So I want to start making that my new, hey, how are you? Like, hey, what's in one of your wins? Like it'll take more thought. It'll keep people, like it'll throw people off because they'll be like not prepared or expecting that. Exactly. Such an easy one. Hey, Anna. Such an easy one. Like to say like, oh, and it makes people pause and it makes people reflect. And I'm a huge fan of gratitude. I have my 5-minute journal here. I try to write it in every day. There is a section for at night where you say your wins for the day. So you put every day that there's a quote and it's ever changing. So it's not going to hold you feeling guilt or shame because you missed a day. Like some journals will have like the date every day written and you're like, oh man, look at all these pages that I missed. You fill in the date because listen, sometimes I go 3 weeks without writing in this thing and sometimes I go 3 weeks writing every day. We're humans. We're gonna wishy-washy swing one way from the other. Life is busy. It's summer. I'm summering. And you get a quote every day. Like this random one is, the most beautiful things are memories and moments. If you don't celebrate those, they will pass you by. Literally what we're talking about right now. Like you have to celebrate the wins. That was so random. Like I didn't even plan to pick that one. But that's when you're in the flow. That's how universe works. So then you write 3 things that you're grateful for. So let me reflect on some 3 things that I've written in the past. My conversation with blank, the wild energy, and I put a heart. I don't know what that conversation was, but in April, that was important to me. Not going to an event because I had been feeling guilt and pressure to go to this event that I used to go all the time. And it just didn't feel like it fit into my energy anymore. And I skipped it and I felt so good. And I was complimenting myself for listening to my body. Let's see, quality sleep, my amazing home. Let's see, some things that I'm experiencing, that I did a new healthy routine. My gym has so many machines and equipment. My day was easy yesterday. I did a 5-day detox and I was proud of myself that I completed day 3. Lazy morning, skipping the gym with no guilt. Like, these are things to be proud of, to have gratitude for. The fact that I can stand up, the fact that I can see, the fact that I can smell roses. These are things you can be grateful for. And these can be considered wins. Now, is it your like wins of the week that I'm expecting you to say when I meet you? Maybe. I don't know. And then in the next section, you put what would make today great. So I will put, a goal that I'm looking to achieve on a live stream. I will put that I finished my to-do list. I will put, I meet 2 new people, or I, book this many coaching clients, or, I sell this many books. Like, every day I am putting down on paper, and sometimes I put more than 3. Sometimes I'll put 5, 6, 7. Ask the universe for what you want. This is an astrology, spiritual, woo-woo channel, and you are random and you're going away. And I'm a big, firm believer in having spirit guides and having people cheering and rooting for you on the other side in the past lives, and like your ancestors and people that you used to be, living with on this earth at one time, cheering for you in the afterlife. Like, I'm a huge believer in that. And how can they, spiritually they know what you're looking for, but I think it's really good to be really specific and ask for what you're looking for. Daily affirmation: I speak into the future. I say a comment: I am blank. I am a blank and blank. I have everything I've ever wanted. Let's see. Money is so attracted to me, it flows to me. Effortlessly, I am a magnet. I am magnetic. I am attracting blank. I will soon have this many clients paying me this much for my one-to-one coaching. Like, put down literally the future you of what you want your life to look like. Like, I just moved into my new house and I love my new modern kitchen, or I'm getting off a plane in Mexico City and I have, my hotel booked at the Soho House and I'm going to go to these restaurants. Like, put in the future of what you want. So I think it was pretty fascinating that people didn't have wins that they first thought of. And it was slightly heartbreaking to me that here I am, living a life of abundance and gratitude, and I feel so thankful for my life. And there are other people that don't realize that they can ask for things. So I wanted to ask you what your wins are for this week. And it's so random, Yoda. I blocked that Jeremiah person and literally everyone went away. I think that's not a coincidence. Yoda, what's some of yours? That you're healthy? Let's get some more specific ones. Anybody else in the chat? I'm putting on my vitamin E oil here. Would love to hear. Seeing me smile. Oh, I'm totally blushing. That is really sweet. Thank you. Oh my gosh, I'm like, people don't realize, like, I'm shy. Like, yes, I do content, and yes, I'm on the internet for all to experience and witness, and yes, I'm a public speaker. I can still be shy, right? My Venus sign is in Aries, which means like I like a very fiery, like I'm just like a romantic girly. So compliments get you far with me. I love a compliment. My hair is incredible, or your hair is incredible, Yoda, because yes, I gave special attention to my hair today because it's been so muggy. It's been like 95% humidity these last few days, and I'm going to be inside almost all day doing Zooms and meetings. So I figured I could do my hair and make it special. So if you're complimenting my hair, thank you. But I want to hear some wins. Own the shyness. I think it is humble and sweet that I am shy. I don't wish to ever be arrogant and cocky. Being cocky is different than being confident. I'm definitely confident. I'm 100% confident. I know what I deserve. I work hard for what I have. And when I say hard, meaning like I maintain, because this is another tip for my girlies. There's so much research coming out about how men and women thrive differently. Like men need to drive and achieve and like push. And women need to play, relax, and like be soft. And I think when women say, I'm pushing so hard, you're in your masculine energy and it causes dis-ease and disorder in your body. So when I say I'm putting in a lot of effort and going after things, it means that I'm speaking to myself in a positive way. It means I have the mental capacity that I believe I can receive what it is I'm asking for, that I deserve what I'm asking for. I'm not doubting or questioning if I can actually have what it is what I want. I'm relaxing and daydreaming. Ladies, it is pivotal that you daydream. It is pivotal to your success and your happiness as a woman to fairy tale fantasy. I know it sounds counterproductive because we are conditioned in a society to push through, push hard, go after it. But most of society is designed for men because science and research is always focused mostly on men. And it's coming out now with different research that women's and men's bodies, surprise, surprise, are different. And what works for men is not always what works for women. And usually drastic changes between the genders, which makes sense. We have different chromosomes, we have different genetics, all the things. So I think it's great that men, have to drive and push and conquer and hunt and do all the masculine men sexy things that I love men for. I am not a man hater on this channel. I, embrace men and think that women need men and men need women, and the yin and the yang of our relationship is what makes life worth living. I mean, I can't imagine existing on a planet for 70, 80 years and not experiencing love with, a partner and having that romantic relationship of passion and loyalty and like just harmony and ooey gooeys. Like I can't imagine not having that. But I know that most research is focused on the male body, and men don't have, from what I understand, men don't have a cycle. I think men have a cycle that they go through emotionally, but I don't think that they have, obviously they don't have an egg release. So it's becoming more common for women to do life adventures, life parts of their life based on their luteal phase. I don't know the 4 phases. I haven't really studied this. I haven't looked into this, but there's a lot of biohackers that focus on the cycle and where you are in the cycle. 1 week you should be like maybe powerlifting. 1 week you should be doing yoga. 1 week you should be, calisthenics. Like just based on where you are in your cycle as a woman will impact how your body adjusts and recovers. And I really love that we're finally starting to look like if you look at the medical journals, they are mostly just researching men, or they're doing like men tasks on women, and I don't know, whatever. So I think it's really important that you, as a woman, when you're driving and when you're pushing, to you, that means your brain is where it's at. Like, I want you to mentally push. Like, I am receiving, I already have, I am in abundance, I magnetize, like the belief. Like, I'm not saying you just sitting at home thinking is what's gonna get you something. That's not what I'm trying to say. But I know neuroplasticity, that what you think and what you say and what you believe is what you receive. We're all living in a video game of life. Like, if you ever remember playing as a little kid, the board game of life, you got to pick your career. There was a moment you got to pick if you wanted to get married. You had random kids along the way. Like, we are literally, in my opinion, playing a game of life. Like, what else would we be here for? We are here to study how to be human, how to experience emotions, how to overcome adversity and frustration, and how to alchemize trauma. Like, I genuinely believe that we choose our parents. Like, before we incarnate, there's like a window where like different versions of parents pop up, and you're like, oh yeah, I want to pick that one because that'll teach me XYZ. Like, I genuinely think, I don't know why my nose is so itchy. I did post a video this week about my get ready with me routine, and my nose was very itchy in that one, and I Googled it and it said that I will kiss a fool. So maybe I'm gonna kiss someone today, which is less exciting because he will be a fool. So I wanted to hear some wins, and no one is sharing their wins. So that makes me quite sad. I want to hear, I know, Yoda, I don't want to kiss a fool. Like, kissing's great, but like, we don't want fools. Let's see. I'm getting distracted by my emails. So I am going to close that because it is Friday morning. Some people do work today. I guess I'll share some of my wins. I mean, let's see. Here's one of my wins. My book. I printed one copy. So I'm a visual learner. So I wanted to like hold the book and edit it. I'm not great with computer screen editing. So I did go through and edit a bunch, and I'm making changes before I order more. I already have a bunch of pre-sales, and I'm going to autograph them and send them out. If you're interested in a copy, I posted the link on my page. I can repost the link today. I do think the color grading is off a little bit. This is looking a little blue, like a little like cool tone. I want it to be a little warmer, like me, right? So I do want to, someone told me that the cover was too boring. What are your thoughts? I'd love to hear in the comment section if you think the cover's boring. Like, I did want to put my face on it because I believe as a paid model, someone has paid me lots of money to put my face on their product. So why would I not put my face on my own product? But I do wonder if I should be more zoomed out, and my photo should be smaller. Thank you. I would just want something like this. This book probably won't be in airports just because it's so small, and it's only like 120 pages, I think. So it's more for when I'm at my speaking engagements and, you know, on my social media. My airport book will be thicker and more educational than this one. This is more of like a thinker. This book is more, I honestly wanted to write a book that was easy and fast and digestible. I think we all have a lot. The words lighter and the rest of the cover slightly darker. Okay, thank you for that feedback. I wanted a book, I'm just gonna hold it because like, why not? I wanted a book that you could, like I myself in about 3 hours yesterday, read the first 5 chapters, and it's 15 chapters. So I wanted it to be something that you started and you were excited and eager to finish. You think the title needs to pop more? You don't think it pops? Are you thinking like the words lighter would make the title pop? I'm loving this constructive criticism. I'm just trying to understand. Because initially this was the photo I was going to use, but when I went to upload the photo, it was too pixelated because I had to zoom it in too much. So I didn't use that photo. And honestly, this photo, I look a little sad in my opinion. This was like a sad time for me. Like I'm smiling, but I can see in my eyes that I'm sad because I had just come back from traveling for 4 months in South America, and I was just feeling really depleted, and I was having health issues. I picked up parasites and molds. My hair was breaking. Like you can see in this photo that my hair, oh, you can't really see, but my hair was like only to here because it had all broken off, and my hair when I left had been here. So like this much of my hair had broken off from just like being malnourished, malnutrition, crashing out. But anyways, at the end of each chapter, there's questions. Like this question after chapter 4. What has staying in your old performative persona cost you? And what might leaving the relationship, the pattern, the belief actually give you? And I want you to be reflective on it. And like, it's kind of like a course, right? Like where you get a little story. So like every chapter is a personal story from me. Like chapter 5 is talking about losing my brother. And then, you know, how I kind of reflected through that. And chapter 6 is how I went on a trip with someone and they violated me. And then 7 is like how you make the transition and how I love human design. And chapter 8 is, you know, how you used to use ice cream and Chanel handbag. How I used to use ice cream and Chanel handbags is like qualifiers of success. So, okay, so Yoda says lighter text will be more of a pop. Do you mean like a different color, Yoda? Like the text in a different color? I'd love to know more what you mean. Yoda, I love that you answered the question. A dreamy color. Oh, I don't know what that means. Dreamy color, my friend. So you staying in your old performative persona has cost you self-love. I would agree with that. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Okay, well, nobody wants to share their wins, you guys. I don't want to make this all about myself. This channel isn't about just me. It's about us as a community. Where are my people at? I guess, Yoda, you're the only one that wants to speak. I can't see who the people are that are following me. Like, it doesn't show me. I wonder if I go log into my own YouTube, if it's gonna mess up the sound. Well, give me your wins, Yoda. Okay, so I can see Cole. Thank you for the jewels. I don't know why they're not listed here. I can't see them in the chat. Like, it doesn't even show me that you gave me jewels, so thank you. Is the sound still good? Like, can you hear me okay, even though I have it open? Oh my gosh, it's like literally only Yoda talking. Oh, let's start a goal for super chats. More. Let's see. I do see that I'm on a delay. So I see myself on the screen and then I see myself on my computer like a 5-second delay, which is pretty funny. Oh, okay. So then this is so wild to see myself on the screen while I'm on the screen. Let's see. No one else has chatted. Moderation activity will be shown. I don't know what that means. Your cat is better? I didn't know your cat was sick. I'm so sorry to hear that your cat was sick. I'm in the chat reading the comments. Oh, whoops, I accidentally closed the panel. You retuned your car. What do you mean silly car? What makes it a silly car? You've been busy, Yoda. You have been a busy man. I wish it would show me all of the fans. Oh, okay. I do have a bunch of fans here. Yoda, is this picture for your You are spamming the chat, but you're the only one that's like engaging. So I kind of don't mind because you're giving me something to actually talk about. Because yesterday I did a talk with YouTube and they were like, it's really important that you engage with your chat. And I was like, there's never anybody in my chat saying anything. So I usually just like ramble for 45 minutes. And then I look at the chat because there's really not anybody. But Yoda, is this picture, this like abs photo, is this your abs? I need to know if these are your abs. It fascinates me that people use fake photos. Like, Cole, is this really a photo of you? Yoda, that's impressive. Like, is it you now or is it you in the past? Because, like, men do that. Cole, are you, like, a model? Because that's a very model look. Ryan looks happy in his photo. You have a shirt. I don't need the shirtless pic, but thank you for offering. You 6 months ago. Well, your hard work is looking good. Why does my nose keep itching, you guys? I feel like I'm gonna make out with someone today. It's wild. I don't have a date set. I actually have a date if you guys want. I am going to go live on TikTok at 6 p.m. Central. I don't know your aunt. Is your aunt watching with us today? What's your aunt's name? I am a model. I've been modeling since 2006, so 20 years. That's amazing. I love that. Engineers, I've dated a lot of engineers. I like nerds. I like smart people. Not saying you're a nerd, but like I like people that prioritize intelligence. I'm a sapiosexual and someone, oh, well, hi, Melissa. And I like someone that can teach me something. I think a man that can teach me something in a polite way, not like a condescending, like mansplain, but like a man that can teach me something. I was talking about this in the comment section on one of my TikToks. I made a reel or a video about how this creator had shown himself at 217 pounds. So he was like very ripped, but he was like bulky ripped. And then he showed himself at like, I think 197 pounds and he was like super cut. And I noticed that in the comment section, all the women were going feral for the 217, slightly squishy guy. And I was like, wow, when I saw the slightly squishy guy, because to me, I like a little softness. And I was in the comment section with my ladies and the girls were saying how a man that's a little squishy, but strong signifies that like he can handle things. Like he can change the oil in the car, he can like, you know, mow the lawn, he can do like the necessities that you need as a wife and a mother around the house. And then I was like making a joke like, yeah, put a little grease on his white t-shirt and it's like super hot. And I support that. Like I think it's great that men want to be competitive and get cut, but I think men are doing that to be competitive with other men, just like women are very competitive with other women. Like women don't really dress for women, or for men. Women dress for women. Like women, I think, get dressed up to like look cool for other women. Of course they want to attract a man, but a man doesn't care so much about makeup. He doesn't care that your hair is like perfect. Like men, I just don't think we're wired the same. So, I don't know what WSG means. What's going on? What sounds good? I don't know. In the bush? Yeah, in the bush. Because he's, I think, New Zealand. Ooh, I should really know this. I always get him confused, New Zealand and 5'10" is actually perfect for modeling. I do think it's funny though that I'm 5'10 3/4, and so I put 5'10" because I'm not fully 5'11", and I will book a photo shoot and I'll get there and the guy who has claimed that he is 6'6" will be the same height as me. And they will have to put him on a box next to me. because he fabricated his lie about he fabricated his height. So now he's shorter than me. And we're trying to film in a kitchen scene, and I am overpowering him, which obviously does not look great on camera. So I think it's really funny. Women round down and men round up. I had these two queens stop me yesterday on a walk. They were like, girl, how tall are you? I was like, 5'11", but if you ask a man, I'm 6'1". You're not short. You're not short. 5'10" is not short. 5 foot is short. 187, I want to say is like maybe 6 foot. I don't know. I can look it up. Let's see. 187. Yeah, 6'1". Wow, look at me. I think I'm 182. Let's plug mine in. Oh, no, not 182. 184? Nope. 182. No, 183. Nope. 182 and a half. That's really weird. It goes from 5.9 to 6. So I'm 182.4. Nope. I don't know. It's weird. It goes from 182.87. I don't really freaking care. Oh, 187 is 6'3"? No, it shows 187 is 6'1". I don't know, 176? Okay, that's weird. It's in centimeters? Are we talking about centimeters? Right? Or are we talking about meters? I don't know how to do this. Wait, if you're 176, then you're 5'7". So yeah, you are short. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it to be mean and rude. I'm just reading the screen. There's like a formula that says divide the length value by 30.48. This is Google. This is what Google's telling me. Oh, okay. I don't know. What it says on Google that 170 is 5.5. I don't know. Ask ChatGPT. Oh, he's got me doing homework. I won't be asking ChatGPT, but thank you for the homework. Okay, well, I just wanted to pop on and hear some wins. Cole, what's one of your wins, I guess, since you are still growing? I don't know if he's that young. I mean, I feel like I stopped growing in like junior high. I was the tallest from kindergarten, I want to say until the 7th grade, and then men started to become men. The hormones kicked in around the 7th grade, and I finally wasn't the tallest girl in the entire grade. Oh, you're 19. Yeah, you should definitely start modeling. Let's see. Okay, well, it was nice chatting with you two, Yoda and Cole. Cole, you should definitely start modeling. Don't worry about your height. You're a short king. You're 19. Gosh, to be 19 again. All right, everyone.